What's up, boys? Today on the channel we are going to be replacing the stock hinge pins and the TIEBAR on slash with the STRC aluminum TIEBAR and the nut locking hinge pins, I think they're called. Lock nut style hinge pins, yeah. So these are the part numbers. That is for the TIEBAR, and that is for the hinge pin kits. So we're gonna pull a Kevin Talbot here, and we're gonna take the wheels off like he does. Boom! Whoa, that actually worked. Alright, well, I'll do that next time. So I figured out a way the other day to take the front clip off of this car. So we're going to do that now to make this conversion a little bit easier. 2.5mm driver. These two screws here. Easy. Now, these lock nuts here and here. That was easy enough. Lastly, these two screws. Just so I don't lose stuff, I'm going to thread these nuts back onto there, put these under here, and put these back into here. Okay, it wants to be a pain, so we're going to put it back in here. I took the TIEBAR off already, it's on my dresser, but now we get to take these hinge pins out without killing my hands, maybe. Hinge pin 1 is out. Why, looky here. Hinge pin 2 was bent. Good thing we're replacing them. Before you start putting them in wildly, do some size comparisons. This is the stock hinge pin. The middle one, I think, is for the rear, and the one to the right, I think, is on the front. Basically, how I'm going to do this is put this through here. That would be what I was trying to do. Thread this through with my 2.5. Got pretty late, so let's get this done. It's a two-hand job, but if you're wondering how to do this, use your 2.5 driver to hold this end and screw it in with your 5.5 nut driver. There we go. The nuts are on. Now we must do the outer ones. These ones. Once again, smaller ones go in the front, longer ones go in the rear. Use your 2mm for this one. That was easy enough. You'll also know which ones go in the front and rear because these have a 2mm head and these have a 2.5. Alright, not this one. Well, that took a while to figure out. So, there's actually too much hinge pin on this, so you're going to want to use two little spacers there. Ones that I used were these right here. And if you use these specifically, you're going to want to use two of them to get this result. Alright, both sides are on. Alright, let's put the front clip back on. Those ones in. Those are in. Now we gotta get the rear bumper off. You know what? Let's do these ones first. That's done. The only reason I have a spacer here is because I needed it for the aluminum hubs so they don't slide around. And there we go. Our ones are done. Forgot to say we were doing the rear. I could have done it the other way around to make this a lot faster, but I wanted it to look better. You can't even see that, never mind. I value my time and energy. We're going to do this the normal way. 5.5mm for these ones. If you have them on hand, you're going to want a 2mm L wrench for this one to hold the screw in if you do it like I did. Because you can't hold your hand there. So, yeah, just have it on hand. Same on the other side. And we are good. Now, you may notice I don't have shocks connected at the moment. These aren't falling under their own weight. Trust me, it'll work in, and it'll work with a shock on it. Let's put those back on. And shocks are back on. I'm putting them in the middle outer hole because I want to try and get some lower ride height. I had it on the outer hole before and it was a little bit too low. So we're trying the middle one this time. See what I tell you. Alright, I'm pushing my luck here, but let's try the Kevin Talbot thing again. Boom! Wait, not boom. I wish I realized this before, so I do have to take the rear end off to get these in. The lock nuts are hitting the bumper, and it is not allowing this piece to move in. This will be fine, but I don't, I need something to hold that in. So yeah, that sucks. Yeah, let's do that. That didn't even need to take the rear end off. Definitely how you're supposed to use pliers. Boom! There we go. As you saw, I used the pliers to tighten that wheel nut on. This side, I just had to rip this foam block out that I had on there. Not really sure why I put it in there, but yeah, it's out now. I was able to use my nut driver for this. Wait a minute. My arms are on the right way now. Would you look at that? Alright, let's get a shot of it with the wheels on it so we can see I have the right toe now. Well, what do you know? My tires are finally right. Well, not these tires because these are basically slicks, but I have toe the right way now. Although it doesn't drop very far. There's plenty of downward travel, I don't know what you call it, but plenty of downward travel, but they don't really have that much droop. So, I'm thinking we go to this hole right here. Let's try that. Actually, you know what? Let's try this inner hole here first. That's not going to focus. Let's focus so they know what I'm talking about. There we go. Anyhow, there is an inner hole there. So let's try it. Yeah, so there's 3 there. We're going to try the inner one to get more droop. That's a little bit better. I don't know about you, but I think that's about as low as you can get a slash. I'll put a real right height gauge on this someday. Body mount. Boom! Okay, it worked that time. Good. Alright. So, that conversion, boys, is done. I'd say it looks pretty good. Although I would have liked to matched the TIEBAR to the what's this called? Bulkhead. I don't really think that would have been feasible, but it is in. Did I put them over there? Yeah, it did. Everything is in. It went together very smoothly. Just had to put a couple washers in a couple places. But yeah, that's good. That's not so good. But yeah, I will leave the parts for this in the description down below if you guys want to do the same to your car. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. See ya.